our own studio. So our shopping cart software, as Limor said, we use ZenCart. And,
it's a fork of OS Commerce. So, and there's a couple of forks of OS Commerce. So you can choose which one you want. There's like 3 or 4. I like ZenCart, but a lot of people use OS Commerce.
Yeah.
They're pretty easy. I mean, they're not easy to modify, but if you've had any experience with, again, like MySQL or PHP, it's not too bad.
Yeah, and then this is just a behind-the-scenes look, and we'll have all these slides online, and we also have an article that we wrote about this. But this is what it looks like behind the scenes. The orders come in, a customer places it. It says processing. We have pending orders for people who use a purchase order, or if they send a check or money order that just waits until we approve it. And from there, we've done some cool mods. One of the neat things that we did recently was when our staff comes in, they can press one button, it prints all orders that aren't expedited. And then we have another button that prints all expedited orders. When someone orders something overnight, no matter what you say, if you say, well, we don't ship every day, we ship, it takes 2 to 3 days or whatever, it doesn't matter. If someone orders something overnight, they actually think you're going to stop everything and send it overnight. So we do that. We prioritize the orders that have expedited shipping. And that's solved a lot of customer support issues because people will call us at 3 in the morning and say, I ordered a Arduino and I really needed it by today, like where is it? And it is, sometimes they say it's life or death. I'm not quite sure what they're doing with an Arduino, but they say, no, you don't understand, it's life or death. And so because we use ZenCart and because we use LAMP and because we have all this data, we developed an inventory system, a predictive inventory system. Maybe you could talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, so one of the things that it doesn't really come up, but is really important is like supply chain engineering, which is basically how Walmart makes so much money, is that you have to have just enough stuff that you'll be able to sell it, but not so much that you're sitting on piles of inventory. And the balance between the two is really, really hard. So one of the things that I did to help me, and you can keep it all in your head sometimes, but if you have an open source cart where you can touch the database and grab data out, it's very easy to say, well, how many of like X did I sell in the last 2 weeks? And do I have that many left? If I don't, and I know it takes me 2 weeks to get, send me an email and warn me. And this is actually something that, MBAs, contract out for $100,000, but it's really simple to do if you know even the most basic database programming. So this is like a report system, and you can see, when the red marks mean you're not going to make it to the, the next week or 2 weeks. So be sure to, get that stuff in stock as quickly as possible. And also, I can just look down and see, like, am I okay for the next 2 weeks? Are there any red marks? Or when I want to order something, I want to keep, say, 1 quarter's worth of inventory in stock. I look on the very right-hand side, and there's a number and says, okay, you need to get 1,000 breadboard wires because you sell 1,000 bundles per quarter. It makes purchasing much easier.